guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into a specific no contact and or separation situation. What are they realizing about you? And I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is this moose finger puppet. All right, and it says hello to you. Pile number two is this turtle finger puppet. All right, and it too says hello to you. All right, take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading. So just please be a little bit careful about that, all right? My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Alrighty, I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the moose finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. What is pile one's person realizing about pile one? What is pile one's person realizing about pile one? I feel like going one more time. All right, we have the Tower, we have the Fool, we have the King of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands, 8 of Swords, 10 of Coins, 6 of Swords. All right. I'm also going to get your oracle cards. All right. We have Sub Rosa, Animosity, Contrast, Expression, Expansion, Comfort, Cider, and Bee. Hold on. I feel like putting this here. Is it in your view? Yes, I might have to move this a little bit to the side. Hold on. Alrighty, pile one. So first off, it's definitely been a standstill between the two of you for quite some time now, it looks like, because your person seems to be ready to take action. The theme of your reading, every aspect of it seems to be some kind of action that your person wants to take towards you. For some of you, it could be talking to you. For some of you, it could be expressing, their thoughts about you in a more physical manner, like through gestures. But the common theme for all of you is that your person wants to take some kind of action, and this is part of their realizations as well. It's possible that whatever happened between the two of you, maybe both of you have not spoken for quite some time, maybe there was a lot of tension between the two of you. I also can see emotional distance as well. The emotional distance that both of you had, it kind of seems like it was such a big contrast to how happy the two of you were. And that contrast has kind of shocked your person, because I think that at one point things were really, really good. And then when both of you went into the no contact and or separation, it's possible that there might have been a change in your body language, in the way that you were speaking to one another, maybe in both of your thought processes as well about this connection. And the contrast in how both of you were showing up for your connection has really come as a big shock for your person. Through this time apart, your person's had a lot of realizations about this connection. Frankly, it looks like your connection was kind of hidden in plain sight for your person. So maybe they might have tried to seek other connections in your no contact and or separation time. But what they're realizing is they do want your connection. It's possible that, they've tried other connections, it didn't work out, and frankly, it's possible that the other connections might have caused even more emotional turmoil with your person's, like their mindset, as well as their inner thoughts about this connection as well. There's definitely some kind of expansion happening with your person, even in the realizations. It's more about expanding their thought process about this connection, about how they want to show up, about how to bring back the times that were really, really good between the two of you. Some kind of tower moment has definitely happened with your person, where I think that their beliefs about this connection or their beliefs about themselves have completely been shattered. Your person is also understanding that at one point they were the person to stop this connection from moving forward, or they're also realizing it's or your person's also realizing what they did, what was restraining them from fully bringing that happiness between the two of you. Your person's in a lot of shock, Pal 1. Something's definitely gone down in their life. It could be a breakdown of other aspects of your life, of something that they held dear to them. It could be maybe that they entered into another connection and that broke down, and forcing your person to realize the dramatic difference between you, with the connection that they had with you, as well as the connection that they have with someone else or other people. And they're realizing that the only person that was truly stopping them from achieving this happiness with you was themselves. No one else was coming in between. Your person could have, for a bit of time, could have blamed you for what went down between the two of you. But it looks like there is no right and wrong in your situation particularly. I think that both of you have contributed to the energy between the two of you, and your person right now, they're kind of stepping into energies where there's realizations, but there's also a lot of action-oriented energy coming from your person. Like they want to take action, they want to put in the hard work, they want to dedicate themselves towards this connection. Your person understands that it is going to take time for things to soothe between the two of you, but it looks like they are willing to put in that work. Your person is learning how to express themselves. So maybe at one point your person wasn't able to express what they were thinking, what they were feeling, but they're learning all of this. Right now, this time that your person is spending apart from you, they're learning a lot of things about this connection, about themselves as well. And your person's also understanding that they were a mystery to you, by not being able to express themselves, by not being able to show you what they were thinking and feeling. They were being a mystery to you, and that they've realized today that it was not fair to you. So with the Tower coming out before the Fool, I think that this is definitely more aligned energies coming through for you over here, Palwan, where your person is feeling optimistic about the future between the two of you. Maybe both of you have not yet stepped out of no contact and or separation, because I can still see and feel as well. The energy of no contact is still between the two of you. So maybe your person is starting to get more optimistic about the future between the two of you. It's also possible that your person might have taken some time to calm down after this Tower moment that's happened in their life. I think that it might have caused a lot of exhaustion with your person. It might have kind of wiped them out. That's more of the energy that I'm getting. And they've taken some time to rejuvenate, to feel refreshed about themselves. And as a result of that, they're starting to feel more hope for this connection. They're starting to feel that there is energy within them to give to this connection. Your person's reminiscing a lot about previous moments that they've spent with you. It's possible that when things were going well between the two of you, I think that it was really, really good, because I can see your person, like enjoying themselves with you. It looks like you both had it all, and there was nothing lacking between the two of you. And so right now, even in their thoughts, it's more about, well, those were such amazing times. How can I bring those times back together? Or how can I create those moments again? So like I said, a lot of action-oriented energy, even if it's in their thoughts. These are active realizations that they're happening, that they have to be the ones to bring these moments back up. For some of you, this could be just a connection that has fizzled out as well, because of maybe just no effort on both ends, or just diminishing efforts on both ends as well. So even though I have specifically asked for no contact and or separation situation, I can also get energies of, just the connection fizzling out, and both of you just kind of getting into a rut, both of you just doing, just showing up for the connection, but not really feeling anything. And I think that your person might be trying to understand, all right, well, things are not going to get back to how they were just on their own. We have to create these moments. We have to bring about these moments intentionally, spend time together, and look for these moments and create these moments. So that's more of the energy that your person is in. And that's also a realization that they're having, that they can create what they want. They can't just wait for life to happen. They have to step up, and they have to be the ones to take that step forward. Another realization that they're having is they genuinely want to work on this connection with you. All right, there are very, very deep feelings for you. I mean, we have the King of Cups coming out, so again, more action-oriented energy there. And it's possible that for a long time your person might not have fully accepted what they felt for you, but today they're stepping into energies where they want to accept, they want to give to this connection, and they're willing to do the work. There's also this energy of time running out. I don't know why that's coming through. So for some of you, it could be significant. Maybe this person feels that time is running out. Maybe you've given them a deadline, or maybe this person feels that you are moving on, or you're about to move on. Whatever it is, I'm feeling hurry in your pile. So this seems like fast-moving energy, and it's fast-moving because your person feels like time is running out. All right. Another energy that's coming through is your person's realizing that you have all the ammunition you need to make this work, like you and your person. They don't have to look for external validation, or they don't have to try to kind of reach outside to solve what's going on between the two of you. They're realizing that both of you can solve this, and you have all the resources that you need to work things out between the two of you. The final wrap-up energy, I guess I would say, between the two of you, and especially going on with your person, is that they want to take action. The action might not be full-blown Pal 1, but it will be fast-moving, and it will show you their true intentions. All right, so I guess I would give you an example. I think that might be helpful to explain what I'm saying. So it's not going to be like a full-blown proposal, but they will start texting you, they will start messaging you, they will start asking you to meet, they will start talking about what went down between the two of you, how to work things out. So it's going to start slow and steady, but at the same time, it's going to be fast. I know that that's contradictory, but that is the energy that your person is in as well. All right, so they want to make sure that things are going stable between the two of you, but at the same time, there's just so much of that inner passion that they feel to move things along between the two of you. So you're going to feel that fire, you're going to feel that intensity behind every single action that they're going to be taking. And this entire pile is action-oriented energy. All right, so whatever has gone down between the two of you, it looks like your person's coming forth in a way that is going to bring comfort for the two of you. All right, Let me get you one advice. Let's see what wants to come through. All right. One advice for pile one, please. One advice for pile one, please. All right. It's going to take time to build with your person, right? This is the Three of Pentacles coming out. So it's going to take time to build. It might be helpful for you to talk about your visions for the future, all right? What is it that you envision? What does your dream look like with them? What is it that you want? What are your needs? What are your desires? You know, where do you see yourself in 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now? It might be helpful for you to communicate that with them so that you can understand where they're at as well, and both of you can work together. It's going to take time to move past the animosity that both of you had, or whatever disconnect that's gone down between the two of you, but it's possible to work through it. All right, that's one confirmation coming through. But it's also about patiently giving your side. Like, you have to contribute as well. It's not just your person making all the efforts. So it's going to be efforts on both sides, and it would be helpful if you understand where you want to get to and understand where your person wants to get to, and find a way to blend both of that or merge both of that. All right? Pile one. This is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that you send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile one, take care. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pile 2. For those of you who chose the turtle finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? Before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2. What is your person realizing about you? What is Pile 2's person realizing about Pile 2, please? What is Pile 2's person realizing about Pile 2? I'll take that. I'll take that. Feel like going one more time. All right. King of Pentacles, the Star, Three of Wands, the Empress, Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Devil. All right. I'm also going to get your oracle cards. Healing the mother line, stubbornness, femininity, creativity, adventure, friendship, shadow, hummingbird. Okay. Big pause energy is coming here. Pile 2, I mean, I specifically looked into no contact and or separation, but even right now, it looks like there's going to be pause energy for a little bit more, okay? The reason for that is your person's healing a lot right now. There's a lot about feminine energy that's coming through. I think that your person, gender doesn't matter. I think that they are healing a lot of their feminine energy that has been wounded at some point in their life. They might have been through very, very traumatic experiences as well. I think that your person might struggle. I feel that they are blocked in terms of accessing their feminine energy. It's also possible that they might have had a very strong feminine figure in their life, especially during the formative years, who might not have either treated them well, I guess I would say, or may not have been able to cater to their needs completely. So there's a little bit of their feminine energy that's wounded right now. I am getting that because their feminine energy is so wounded, your person might overcompensate for that with toxic masculinity. So I think that their masculine energies have also become very, very unhealthy. Their feminine energy is wounded, but their masculine energy has become, it's gone to a different extreme. So this person might put a lot of weight on how people perceive them. They might have a lot of ego to kind of shield themselves from these feminine wounds, that feminine energy wounds that they have. This person could be very, very stubborn. I mean, we have stubbornness coming over here. Very, very stubborn, very, very adamant, might have control issues as well, might think that they might have a superiority complex. And a superiority complex stems from feeling inferior, but you kind of like mask that, so you kind of project yourself as superior to other people. So they might have all this as well. They might put a lot of weight on their bank balance. I think that their financial abundance seems to tie in with their self-esteem as well. These are energies that I'm getting right now. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen within your person, Paltu. The healing work has already started, whether your person knows it or not. They are definitely taking time to, I mean, we've got shadow coming out. So this is a healing pile, all right? This major theme for your reading, especially with the colors coming out. Your person is taking the time to tap into their feminine energy. They're taking the time to heal that energy. They're taking the time to accept that feminine energy. I think that for a very long time in your person's life, they either suppressed it or they berated themselves. So it's possible that your person might have tried to look emotionless, or they might have acted in a way that kind of told other people they didn't have emotions. And I think that your person for a very long time didn't allow themselves to feel anything. If they felt anything, they would berate themselves. There would be like, you know, a lot of negative self-talk as well is coming through. I think throughout this entire ordeal that your person is going through, I guess I would say, I think that you've offered your friendship. Paltu, for some of you, this could be just friendship. For others of you, familial. For others of you, yes, I can definitely see this as a more romantic connection. But the common theme for all of you is that your person is grateful for your support throughout this entire ordeal of their life. There's a lot of realizations happening, more importantly, within than about you. They kind of look at you as someone who has very, very balanced feminine and masculine energies. And I think that with the way that you've been showing up, Paltu, I think that you've been healing your person without your knowledge. And I'll give you an example, all right? Maybe this person was constantly jealous about the people around them, all right? So maybe if they had, let's say, a new recipe, all right, that they created themselves, they would not want to share it with anyone. I mean, that ego comes in, and they just would gatekeep that information, I guess. But then you came along, all right, and this is just an example, then you came along and perhaps, you know, you just willingly gave all that information away, you know. You never really had any jealousy, you didn't have any insecurity, and frankly, it looks like you were just coming from a place where you wanted to share whatever it is that you learned or whatever worked well for you. And your person watches that, and it kind of makes them realize why, or it kind of makes them realize why they have been so different in the way that they've been showing up. So I don't think that you have intentionally done anything to show this person. Like, I don't think that that was a conscious thought that you had, given we have the star coming out. But I think that you have shown this person a different way of living. It's also possible that this person might have a lot of like toxic relationships growing up, or even like friendships, familial connections, and then you came along and suddenly it wasn't a battle for the top place or control or power issues. No, with you it was just genuine happiness. You know, it was very, very calming, and you helped your person realize that it's possible for them to move from this chaos within them to a place that is calmer, like inner place, I guess I would mean. And that's where you come from, pile 2. So these are all realizations. It's not realizations about you that's coming through in your pile, particularly pile 2. It's realizations that you have brought about within this person, whether you know it or not. And this person sees you as like a very, very ethereal creature, pile 2. I really don't, like, I'm getting how you've been showing up, and there are like so many examples that are coming to me. So I really think that you've just been yourself, and that has taught this person the contrast in how you've been, like how you show up and how they show up. It's taught them that they should be more like you, but they don't mean it in a toxic way. They genuinely want to make that effort to be more like you. And it looks like you have very, very balanced feminine and masculine energies. And your person is learning that with the King of Pentacles coming out with the Empress. They're learning how to balance those energies because of you. So you might see this person imitating you. You might see them trying to show up the way that you're showing up, and I know that you're not going to take offense to it, but I just felt like saying, like, it's not that this person wants to copy you. No, it's just they're that inspired by you and how you show up that they want to emulate and for some of you, you could be actually friends. You could be friends, and this person might have been very, very defensive when both of you started talking. For others of you, this could be a romantic connection, and then you slowly taught your person that not every connection has to be like a battlefield. You don't have to constantly keep fighting or working towards some kind of power struggle. You can just be nice. You can just be kind to one another. You can just be good to one another. You can actually take the time to grow together, and so your person is understanding that however they may have been taught to behave, or however they were forced to behave because of circumstances in their life, they can choose not to show up in that way. They can choose to heal those and then show up in a way that aligns with who they truly are. But this is a very, very difficult process, pile 2, all right? This is a very, very difficult process. This is more, it's not just healing you, but it's also healing the wounds of, how do I say this? It's not just healing you, but it's also about healing the wounds of other people who were not healed. And so it's a big line of healing work that needs to happen. It's not just within your person, at least in terms of their thought process about this. And I think that there is definitely something ancestral work coming through. So there's probably a lot of trauma in the ancestral line that your person is healing. You might not hear from them often, or you might feel them being very exhausted. You might also kind of get a lot of chaotic energy from this person. But the truth is, they're waiting to reach out to you. They're waiting to feel good enough to reach out to you. They know that right now is not the right time. They know that they have to feel stable within themselves before they come forward. They have to grow that part of them that they had suppressed, So it's going to take time, pile 2. This is not fast-moving energy at all. Your person's definitely anxious to get out of this energy, because healing is brutal work, Yes, it's a lifelong process, but the initial phase of you learning that there are wounds, it often comes as a big shock. And not just shock, there's a lot of pain that comes with it, because you realize that even small incidents in your life caused such a big, dramatic shift in you that you still feel the effects of. Those things can be painful, and it's also about looking back at the people who have inflicted those wounds on you, whether they did it intentionally or not. It's still a process of forgiving them, a process of understanding where they're coming from, and then learning to forgive yourself for the lessons that you took away at that point in time in order to protect yourself, in order to survive, and then how you come out of it, how you change that narrative. So this is a lot of deep work that your person is doing, Pal 2, it is going to take time, all right? Your person keeps going back and forth. I mean, we call that reverberation, all right? So back and forth between your old and your new self, and that tends to happen. But with each time that they come back, it's definitely more into the new version. But that process keeps happening until they can 100% step into their new version. And that reverberation that we call it, yeah, energetic reverberation, yeah, that it's very frustrating, right? Because you know the kind of person that you want to be, but sometimes some things trigger and then you go back to your old self and then you make an intentional effort and then you go back and then you make an intentional effort. So even that process is a bit frustrating. I am getting frustration from your person as well, but they are willing to put in the work, Pal 2. It is going to take time, all right? Because this is shadow work. This is shadow work at its core. And I mean, I feel like showing you the card over here. And your person needs that space, that time to work through it. It's not easy work. It's actually very, very difficult work. But it looks like you have been a very, very beautiful, beautiful source of inspiration for your person. And, you know, they are coming towards you, yes, but it's in a different way. It's not physically coming towards you. It's more spiritually. They are aligning with themselves. They are healing. And as they heal, they know that they can show up for you in a way that is healthy for the two of you. All right? And it looks like another realization your person's having is as they work through these wounds, they're starting to tap more into their creative energy. Like I said, I think that your person might have berated themselves for their creative energy or their creativity, but they're starting to tap into it. And this big transformation that's happening within your person right now, Pal 2, it's only and only because of you, all right? And they completely attribute it to you. So you will definitely, like this person will definitely reach out to you at some point, but not in the near future, all right? There's a lot of work that needs to go on. If you are on talking terms and it's just like, you know, maybe on and off disconnect, because I do see that for some of you, just know that your person's going through a really, really tough time, all right? They might not be able to express it, but once they step out of this shadow work that they're doing, once they have completed the phase, I guess I would say, they would be able to share more with you about what they've been through and how they healed it. And it looks like your person wants to tell you, but it's just they have to wait to tell you because they themselves might not be so aware of what's going on and they need to work it out themselves, all right? Let me give you one advice. Let's see. One advice for Pal 2, please. One. Okay. Yes. It looks like you are encouraging your person, all right? Whether you are in their life or not, you are a source of inspiration. You are encouraging them. There is definitely a new beginning, a new emotional beginning happening between the two of you, but it is going to take a little bit of time to get there. It might be helpful for you to work on yourself, work on your life, release your creative energy, enjoy your life as your person. I guess enjoying your life as your person's going through a lot. I guess that's probably not the way that I wanted to say this, but I guess I would say take the time to infuse healthy energies in your life, like joy and happiness, because the more you can shift the energy in your life, the more powerful energy, healing energy you can send to your person, all right? So that is one message that wants to come through. Another message that wants to come through is it might be helpful for you to protect yourself a little bit because this person's energy is very chaotic. Like I said, they keep going back and forth between their old self and their new self. So it's going to take them time for them to completely step into the energies that they wish to be in. So in that time, you might be affected by that. So take some time to protect yourself. But the most important thing is you need to uplift your energy so that your energy, the energy that you're sending to your person, can get more powerful or can be more healing for them, all right? But there's definitely a new emotional beginning coming through. Don't worry about it. It will happen, but it will take a bit of time. All right, Pal 2? This is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful. Pal 2, take care. You always have free will. Trust your intuition, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.